demo like this is really important for us because it allows people to see that horses are still working in the woods of the United Kingdom and that they still have a vital role to play in 21st century forest and woodland management. We can talk to people about the benefits of working horses in woodlands and also about the benefits of woodlands generally. I've worked horses in forestry for about 20 years now, and I've worked in forestry and woodland management all my working life. There's a few of us working commercially in timber with horses in this country. I don't think it's something that people see on a daily basis. If they were in another European country, they might do. In Sweden and in France and Germany, Poland. It's just a matter of course, it's not something seen as quaint and quirky.
The Old Chalk New Downs project is working with people like the Cobham and Cuxton Woodland project to help restore and recreate the Old Chalk grassland and help with the woodland that's alongside it.
Well, why have we cut all this lot down?
Today's event has been to attract more volunteers to come along and help them.
Adverse possession. Adverse possession. Yeah.
People aren't aware that woodland needs managing, as most habitats do. So it's a case of we have to get out there and promote it a little bit for them, which is why we've brought the horses here today. Places like this are very hard to access with machinery and trucks and tractors, plus it damage the delicate habitats as well. Horses are very light-footed and even big heavy horses like that can go through the woods and leave very little trace behind them, and they can access areas that machinery can't. Traditional methods are often the best ways, especially with the old-fashioned woodlands that we have here. So although we think of them as old-fashioned, actually other countries are using them as the modern way to do things. If you look around the county, there's a lot of woodland that needs some TLC and some careful management. So yes, there's definitely scope for more of this sort of thing.
There's 110 acres and 10 volunteers at the moment, which doesn't seem like enough. So that's kind of a bit of an imbalance. There's a pile of stuff to do, including getting rid of as much of the sycamore as we can manage, which shade everything out, and we don't get regeneration of trees that will feed the birds and stuff like that. So we need to take the sycamores out, consistent with keeping a woodland going in case all the ash trees die. One thing that we find really difficult is finding enough volunteers to do the work. So if you're thinking, I'd really like to do something about the natural environment, if anybody's interested in doing studies on preservation planning, that kind of thing, come along on the first Sunday in the month in the morning from 9:30. Come and hack about in the woods and have good fun. Our website is wkdct.org.uk. Volunteer.